Hello, everyone, and welcome back to part 3 of Deus Ex Revision. So, last when we left off, we needed to go speak. Well, I say we like I have a mouse in my pocket. Needed to go speak to Manderley.
Check in with Manderley on level 2.
And that's where I'm headed. UNATCO personnel only. You can actually see the animation in the mirror. This game is surprisingly well detailed for how old it is.
Come on in. The retinal scanner can read blood vessel patterns right through your sunglasses.
Thanks. God forbid I have to take off my sunglasses. I don't want to have to do that.
A lot of fighting topside.
Yeah, that there was. Hello.
JC. Mind if I call you JC?
I guess I can't really protest now, can I?
I couldn't hear a thing from down here.
Okay.
Before the briefing, you've got to go to level 3 for your equipment and a medical examination. See Jaime Reyes in the med center and Sam Carter in the armory.
Okay. Will do.
Hell of a long shift.
Do I have... No, I don't. I don't have anything to unlock. This. Oh well. That's locked too. Okay. Oh, I guess we'll just be moving on then. Okay, this is the same sign we saw when we first came into the UNATCO HQ. Yeah, that's all the same. Okay. Wow. No, it really is incredible. Just the insane level of detail. It's just wild to me. I don't know where it is exactly we're supposed to go.
Hell of a first day.
Yeah. Can say that again. Hi.
Didn't know the NSF had so many people in New York.
Oh, this one's locked. Okay. What else is here? Oh, this is Paul's office. Can I go in his office? I can. Oh, I don't have his username and password. I will try to hack it. Just because I don't have the password. I don't even know if there's going to be anything on here. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay. That's useful. Is this going to have the password? Paul, Mr. Manderley has informed me that you will be based out of our New York facilities for the near future. I've arranged to have this office made available for your use. Your network login has also been reactivated. Welcome home, Janice. Who's Janice, Paul? Oh, we have an answering machine that I can't do anything with. Okay. Okay, moving on. Oh, well. Gotta open the door before you can walk through it. Okay. Just a hole in the floor. Certainly not just gonna jump down there. Okay. I don't even know whose office this is.
Your partner for the next assignment, Anna Navarra, is in the adjoining break room to the east. Maybe you should introduce yourself.
I'll do that, Alex. This one's locked too. Do I not have an office?
We'll finish the job when we get to Manhattan.
Archive box. Okay. Make sure you put that back. I got things to do. Okay. He said in the adjoining break room, so is that here? Public computer terminal. Terrorism, crime or conscience? I know how to read. The question must be asked, is the global rise of terrorism a haphazard response to a decimated economy, or is there a pattern? Does UNATCO face coordinated biological opposition? Some groups, Silhouette in France for instance, have declared a meme war or war of meanings in their terminology. A meme war? Okay, so is it like whoever has the best meme wins, or... Never heard of a meme war. Unless meme is French for meaning. I have no clue. I don't know French. I may have taken it in high school, but it didn't stick very well. They spread email and pamphlets that lampoon the UN's proposal for a one-world democracy, a tedious exercise in rudimentary propaganda. What is that? Sophistries? And doublespeak. They portray freedom as obedience, democracy as tyranny, and UNATCO as a perpetrator of terrorism. An idea as shocking as it is reprehensible. Other organizations, such as the self-proclaimed Revolutionary National Secessionist Forces in the U.S., claim allegiance to the meme war. It just sounds so stupid. The meme war. Okay. But are in fact no better than common criminals. They desire territory and wealth at the expense of society at large. Their quote-unquote civil war is merely a smokescreen for criminal activity. Any population can be quickly turned against such revolutionaries simply by educating them about the UN's policy and goals. Joseph Manderley, Director, UNATCO. Terrorism, threat profiling, symbolic attacks, the Statue of Liberty bombing, the description of the Soviet War Memorial in Berlin, the department store shooting sprees on Orchard Road in Singapore, and the recourse of the weak. They serve only to call attention to a group or cause that is no more than marginal interest to the public. But what distinguishes true terrorist activity is its gradual escalation towards genuine acts of war. Fringe groups now have access to technology that allows direct assaults on governments, including the classic trio of nuclear, biological, or chemical weaponry. NBC? Is that like NBC News? But aside from direct assaults on a nation and its people, indirect attacks can cause considerable collateral damage. Rogue software can disrupt financial markets, communications, and military operations, while encryption programs allow terrorists to coordinate smuggling operations in secret right over the net. Drugs, guns, illegal immigrants, and even heavy equipment such as armored vehicles and cruise missiles are routinely traded across borders, aided and abetted by such software. UNATCO, the first organization with the technology, manpower, and authority to cope with such threats, is an idea that is long overdue. Joseph Manderley, Director of UNATCO. Know your enemy, NSF. The National Secessionist Forces remain a very real and increasingly widespread terrorist threat. 10 years ago, in response to the Sporting Weapons Act of 2042, splinter groups from nearly every state militia refused to surrender their rifles, grenades, landmines, and other quote-unquote collectibles prohibited by the act. Unified under the charismatic leadership of Leon Woods, these isolated fanatics eventually formed the NSF, with Woods assuming the rank of general. Their intended goal, the liberation of Washington, Montana, Oregon, and Northern California. While Woods died during his infamous Last Stand in 2042, his war machine continues what can only be termed an occupation of the United States, aided by an encrypted network designed by dissident computer scientists from San Francisco and Seattle. Currently, the UNATCO Cryptography Division has had minimal success in cracking their communications, requiring more direct intelligence gathering techniques to be utilized. The UN has declared war on the NSF. Know your enemy silhouette. Famous for inserting 20th century style commercials into the net broadcast of the World Cup in 2050, Silhouette favors quote-unquote feats of spectacle over violence. Printed circuits, part of this nutritious breakfast, the announcer told children in one of the World Cup commercials. You ain't mech till you eat mech. A mech boy chews a memory chip. Boys who eat organics get stomped by their post-human classmates? What? Mech boys in UNATCO helmets and metal boots take turns kicking another boy? Oh my goodness. Despite their numerous pranks, those are pranks, these intellectuals, artists, and labor organizers pose a serious threat. They are well armed and have been linked to the murders of numerous European politicians and journalists. They will not hesitate to use lethal force. Know your enemy, the triads. UNATCO surveillance of Hong Kong is currently a high priority given the renewed threat of Chinese organized crime in the form of the triads. Despite being a model of prosperity and technological leadership for decades, Hong Kong persists as a haven for organized crime. The triads, namely the Luminous Path and Red Arrow, vie for control of the 10 trillion credit shopping business, much of which supplies Greater Asia with pirated technology, illegal drugs, and weapons. Most disturbing of all, the triads preach an ethic of techno-piracy that has found enthusiastic support among small shopkeepers and businessmen who often aid the gangsters and buy their bootlegged software. Gullible and greedy, this army of middlemen remain insensitive to how their violations of intellectual property and copyright laws damage the global information economy. Know your enemy. Other threats. UNATCO operatives have identified over 1,250 terrorist organizations active in the world today, some too small to currently present a serious threat, but all eager to see one or more governments topple. Groups such as the Templars in Europe and X-51, Western U.S., will be dealt with in subsequent volumes of Know Your Enemy. Know Your Surroundings, UNATCO HQ. The UNATCO headquarters facility on Liberty Island was built to be a logistical operations base for UN anti-terrorism activities in the Northeast United States, and through a network of complementing facilities and personnel around the world. Designed to provide a full suite of facilities for the local UNATCO team and visiting agents, this facility includes a suite of offices of ranking personnel, a medical center capable of maintaining augmented individuals, a dedicated armory, state-of-the-art telecommunications infrastructure, and finally, short-term detention facilities. There are a few defensive aspects of this facility's design, necessitated by its proximity to New York and its location beneath the infrastructure and foundations of Liberty National Park. Among other security considerations, this facility is designed to weather a nuclear strike on the mainland while being able to continue conducting regular, if non-standard, counter terror operations. The key feature for this goal is the active interdiction hardening system, which not only provides protection against EM interference from a potential nuclear strike, but also obscures any unwanted wireless transmissions in or out of the facility. One of the quirks of this mechanism is that it tends to play havoc with devices that rely on polar orientation, such as compasses. All personnel are welcome to use the break room and lounge spaces during their downtime. Please do keep in mind that at times we may have hostile individuals on the premises, and that all UNATCO staff are permitted to carry weapons. We aim to foster a family atmosphere, and we hope that every member of the coalition finds a welcoming home in these walls. Another ATM. I don't have a login. I don't have an account number or a PIN number, so... Current balance, 375. So we'll take all 375. Thank you much. Okay. Ooh, pinball. Okay. That was exciting. Yes, this is all very, very important information. Yes. Wow, how awful. Okay. Oh, I just pushed the cap. Okay, alright, well, alright. Okay, listen, I'm just rearranging some stuff. I think the couch is kind of in the way, so let's just move this forward. There we go. Now people hopefully won't bump into it as much. Okay, I think that's who we have to, well, not have to talk to, but... Ooh, bathroom. Hello? Okay. Why is there the sound of water flowing, like there's a waterfall in here or something? Like, right here. Right by the sink. That's really weird. Okay. Okay. I know some games like to hide stuff in here, so just wanted to make sure that there was nothing. Then better not be a guy in here. Okay, there isn't. Clunk. Cigarettes. See? See what I mean? They hide stuff in the bathroom stalls. You gotta check everywhere. Okay.
Are you sure you pressed the right button?
I do not make mistakes of that kind.
Your hand might have slipped.
No, I wanted orange. It gave me lemon lime.
The machine would not make a mistake.
It's the maintenance man. He knows I like orange.
So you think the staff has some kind of plot?
Yes, they do that on purpose.
My new partner, J.C. Denton. Don't tell me you're going to wear those sunglasses during a night operation.
My vision is augmented.
At least it is a way that we know when it's not Paul.
Forgive my interruption. I just want to say that I look forward to working with you, Agent Navarra. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to be briefed by Mr. Manderley.
I do not expect you to perform as well as Agent Hermann, but the mission will require us to do more than frighten the NSF with our baggy coats that make us look bigger than we really are.
I am prepared to perform my duties.
She will not be the equivalent of her brother. I have seen that he knows the procedure of a good offensive.
Let us hope you are right.
I won't let you down, Agent.
Okay, so we got the Terminator, and now we got a female Terminator. And this Terminator is crying because he got lemon lime soda instead of orange. What a poor baby. Look at him. Look at this dude. He's freaking huge. He's bigger than the frickin' vending machine. My goodness. Okay, what does this newspaper have to say? Midnight Sun. Mead from Mars. Here we go, okay. Cape Canaveral. NASA scientists confirmed that the eroded remains of the Alba Patera crater on Mars precisely match the face of President Mead. It's him, declared senior planetary specialist at Kevlar Umla. There's his nose, that ridge, see? See the crater rim marking his hairline? The way he combs his hair, appearing in the region of parallel valleys? Listen, I know the human brain is, I won't say programmed, because it's not like it's a freaking machine or something, but I know the human brain is, like, configured in a way to, like, see faces and everything. But seeing a face on Mars is, I think, just the funniest thing I've ever seen. Well, if anybody sees that in real life, please let me know. I'd like to see a face in the sands of Mars. The White House had no comment. However, Martin Wisdom, president of EA Games? Oh. Enemies of aliens told Midnight Sun, "This is the evidence we have been looking for, a warning that Mr. Mead is not human. He is probably a Martian general, a war hero, come here to conquer the Earth with the assistance of the United Nations." Ryan Allen, staff writer. Okay, so they think that President Mead is an alien, is a Martian. Okay. I mean, listen. Guilty until proven innocent and all that. There's nothing else there? Okay. You know what? Actually, I should have talked to Agent Hermann and see if he had anything else to say to me. Hello.
Forget how Agent Navarra is not friendly. She has every life to give for her partner. You should get moving.
Okay. Alrighty then. So, where are we going? So this is where we came in. Oh, we have to go down. Ah. You think level 2 would be up,
finally got to cap some rebels, eh, Denton?
That we did. I guess that's Manderley. Oh, here's my office.
You found your office. Did Janice give you your login? I guess not. Let's see. JCD, password, Bionic Man.
Bionic Man? I'm a woman. The heck, Janice? JCD. Bionic Man. Ta-da! Oh, hey, use my name. Okay, cool. Alright, from J. Reyes to me. Subject, greetings and nanotech briefings. Hey, Spectre 13. Guess I'll have to get used to calling you JC around the office. Not sure where they came up with that, but at least they gave you the same last code name as your brother. Anyways, whatever they're calling you, it's good to see a familiar name on the roster. My first job here has been to read up on your augmentations. I'm beginning to see why you found classes so easy. Every neuron in your head has been augmented. Every neuron. That's a lot. How? Every neuron? Do you know how many neurons there are in the brain? That's wild. For example, the voice in your head from an operator, someone here at HQ able to handle the scanning equipment in your skull and broadcast advice over your quote-unquote info link, leaps fully formed right into your temporal lobe, bypassing the eardrum and its sensory neurons. And it's perfectly inaudible to everyone around you. Of course, not to mention that the nanites clinging to your axons can both receive and transmit symbolic information, so if you ever need help, don't sweat it. Someone at HQ probably already knows. Come by if you want to hear more. This is great stuff. How do you pronounce it? Jaime? It just looks like Jamie, but... okay. From J. Reyes to me, nano-augmentation, and you. I was asked by the regional medical coordinator to forward this information to all of you. I do so without further comment. Dr. Reyes. By now, you've heard about the upcoming transition to nano-augmentation. It's coming, but not as soon as you think. UNATCO has only one nano-augmented agent, with a second just now graduating from the academy. It will be years before the program leaves the laboratory. Your mechanical augmentations are not, all in caps, not obsolete. Some agents express concerns that they will be, quote-unquote, walking junk in 10 years. One agent expressed their fears in an anonymous email saying, "Will be sold at flea markets, old gray golems for scaring the children. So what about my legs? What about my life?" Keep some perspective. Prosthetics remain the only proven technology for enhancing human abilities. Those who make the sacrifice are appreciated, commended, and saluted as heroes. From Med Directorate to me, nano-augmentation stressors. Nano-augmented soldiers, agents. I know how to talk, I promise. Nano-augmented agents will often encounter stress created by resentment among fellow agents, particularly those who have been mechanically augmented. In an effort to secure freedom and liberty for those under their protection, many UNATCO agents have chosen to sacrifice social acceptance from mission performance by surgically replacing limbs and organs with mechanically or electronically enhanced equivalents. But your nano-augmentations point the way to the future. Thousands of microscopic, living, organic machines that exist in symbiosis with your body. Because such augmentations create only minimal disfigurement, they are likely to be a source of friction between you and other mechanically augmented agents. But it is important to understand that UNATCO is an organization where individuals must act in concert. Each is important to the whole, and mutual understanding is essential to teams comprised of diverse human and augmented agents. If you have any further questions or wish to discuss these issues, please feel free to send email to Carver Echells /UNATCO.4352.768 to make an appointment, and welcome to UNATCO agent. That's an odd looking email, but okie dokie. Nothing there. Okay. Ooh. Sniper rifle. These are just books. It doesn't look like there's anything else around. Okay, so what's on the newspaper? French connection found in rubble. APR New York. Recently released evidence from last year's bombing of the Statue of Liberty supports growing rumors that link the incident with the French terrorist group Silhouette. Already, members of Congress are calling for immediate cessation of diplomatic relations between the United States and France unless the responsible parties are brought to justice. Rash accusations will not reverse the damage that has already been done, said UNATCO Director Joseph Manderley. Both France and the U.S. subscribe to the UNATCO Charter, and we are committed to the full and ongoing investigation of this horrible crime. An anonymous email received from an individual purporting to be the Silhouette Minister of True Lies denies all responsibility. For that, you must go to the center of the maze, the email said in part. Okay. UNATCO Handbook, UNATCO and the World. For far too long, terrorists have exploited international tensions and regional legislative variations to elude authorities. A significant step was made towards eliminating these legal loopholes when U.S. President Philip Riley Meade lobbied the Congress to make the U.S. a UNATCO member nation. Enough is enough, he declared in his landmark State of the Union address, and the citizens of the United States responded with enthusiastic endorsement of his position. Not only did the United States become a charter member of UNATCO, but UNATCO headquarters are now located on Liberty Island in the shadow of that shattered monument of freedom. Or to freedom. UNATCO deals not only with terrorist threats, but also any transgressions of the international legal code, including drug trafficking, software piracy, and money laundering. With the full support of the United States, UNATCO was, for the first time, able to truly declare itself the world's policeman. United States Association. Their certificate is to certify that UNATCO is an honorary member of the United States Association of Anti-Terrorism. The association commends UNATCO in its valiant attempts to curb terrorism in the United States of America.
Glad to have you aboard.
Thanks. Aw, look at all them dudes. UNATCO Trainee Crew 2051. Okay. Suspects: Tracer Tong, Margaret Chow, Max Chen, Jojo Fine. NSF? Connected? Attackers: NSF. Verify Ambrosia shipments. NSA. Locations: Paris and Nevada. 10 troops support. I'll try, no promises. Informant security bot deployment. New agent JC Denton. Haha. 2 planes shot down in Russia. Who is JoJo's boss? What is Ambrosia? Oh, that's locked. And I don't have any lockpicks. Okay. The association membership. This certificate certifies UNATCO has active membership in the association for its efforts in anti-terrorism activity. This certificate is authenticated by the U.S. Congress Amendment Act of 1337. Okay. Anna Navarre. Hello. Oh. Well, isn't that interesting? ZHL U1953. The ZHL U1953, pioneered by the Northern Ireland developer Alvin DeWart, is a unique weapon system created for ultimate combat mobility with its ultra-compact bullpup design, making its length rival that of many standard submachine guns while offering the precision firing capabilities of a general-purpose assault rifle. Whilst its compact size is comparable to many other modern assault rifles based in the Brad Kenshaw designs of the 2030s, the ZHL U1953 stands out in its extreme adaptability. That's not easy to say. Adaptability using zero-range modifiers integrated into the weapon's core system. Double carry handle offers scope mounting functionality. Standard magazine capacity can be extended with the use of issued weapon modification packages. Ergonomic grip formation. Built-in grenade launcher with range-finding meter. Thick, durable drum magazine, and 45 centimeters long. The ZHL U-1953 is currently in service in practically all Commonwealth countries and security forces, including the United Kingdom, SAS, and police. The United States, including UNATCO and the Hong Kong police. Yes, I know. I'm just exploring. Can I use her computer
I
while
am
she's
not
here?
going to hold your hand. You have your orders.
I know. Don't worry. Gosh. Human eye augmentation.
Level 3. And let's get going.
Anna, if you don't stop it. I'm gonna hack it again. I don't know if there's gonna be anything here, but if there is, I'll back out, save, and do some more light reading. Yeah.
I am not going to hold your hand. You have your orders.
Oh, you have to hack back in every time? Oh, gosh. I guess that would mean you'd have to find the
I am not going
password.
to hold your hand. You have your orders.
I wonder if maybe I should have come in here before I talked to her. Okay, so I jumped back into the game really quick just to grab a clip from one of the computers that I hacked. When I came back into this room, this is like the meeting room with the big whiteboard. And I came over this way, well, I looked over this way, and I noticed this is the cabinet that was completely locked. You can still see it is still locked. There was stuff in here, you'll see it from earlier in the video. I couldn't take anything. I thought I didn't have any lockpicks when in fact I do, but I did open this before. You'll see I did have 2 lockpicks. I still have 2 lockpicks. So I didn't lockpick it. The door is missing, so it's not open. The door's just missing. And I promise I am not using console commands. Glitch in the Matrix? For the mission. I have to prepare for the mission. Okay, so I guess I'll have to find a password for that, maybe? Possibly? Question mark? I have no clue. I wonder. I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna try it. It's probably not gonna work, because it's not, quote-unquote, my computer, but... Bionic Man. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. It was a thought. Okay. Mass grave in Brooklyn, APR, New York. Responding to an outbreak of great death that quickly overwhelmed all city services, National Guard forces were placed under the command of local law enforcement today and mobilized to help with disposal of the recently deceased in Brooklyn. However, the National Guard soon proved inadequate in containing the chaos, and in many cases the dead were simply left lying in streets while the dying, mostly homeless, wandered the city until collapsing. Traffic jams and looting remain widespread, and as fear of the disease continues to escalate, frequent riots have made any attempt at an organized cleanup impossible. With the threat of secondary diseases looming, city officials have consulted with the CDC in Atlanta and ordered a mass grave to be dug in Gateway National Park. Gosh. I don't know if I'm gonna find a password for her terminal, but... Okay. Yeah, this looks like a safe, but I don't believe it can be opened. Or at least it looks like something that could possibly maybe be opened. Okay. Data cube. Agent Hermann. The new access code for the detention wing is 31173. We are anticipating a new contingent of prisoners from tonight's operations, and I've been informed that an official from Washington may be attending to the corresponding interrogations. He may request your presence if you are not otherwise occupied with field operation. Please keep this information confidential to help ensure the continued security of this facility. Sergeant Peter Barnes. Okay, so detention wing is 31173. Okay, and his is probably locked too. It sure is. Okay. So I'm gonna end this part here. Don't want it to get too long and too rambly or anything, but I'm gonna continue and scour HQ in the next part, see if there's anything that can be found, and in part 4 we will be on our way to Manhattan with Agent Navarra, and we'll do what we have to do there. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It always lets me know that I'm doing something right. If you like what I did, or you think I could do something differently, constructive criticism is always helpful. Go ahead and leave it in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe so you know when I post another video, and share this video around. So again, I thank you for sticking around if you made it this far, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.